Hello, 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 Facebook. I just come in a minute or two early to get things set up, waiting on Instagram to connect over here. But welcome and just bear with me. And if you're here, please comment below and let me know you're here so that I can see that you're here and acknowledge you. Let's try this again with Instagram. Oh, hey, we're live on Instagram now. Ready? Hi, Eddie. Welcome, my love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As people start to come in, I welcome you and I thank you for joining me. I'm waiting on those to start coming in. Please, if you're on Facebook, be sure to comment below. Let me know you're in here. And as I always say, make sure you tag a friend in desire so that they can join us tonight. Know that I will not be before you long. I was thinking about that, like when I was getting myself prepared. I was like, not going to be before anybody long tonight. But I remember when I was in the church and they would say that, I'd be like, oh God, that means we're going to be here forever. Honestly, I will not be before you long. I have been doing my own energetic work and releasing and receiving. And so I'm kind of like out of it energetically, so I really need to go rest and replenish, what I always speak about. So if I seem a little off tonight, for those of you who really know me, please know that I kind of am energetically because I need to go recharge. But anywho, welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, Peter? Elise, hey, love. Glad to see you on. Welcome, welcome. I see there are people on Facebook, but I cannot tell who's on there. So please comment below so that I know that you're here. And let me know that you're here. And that way I can acknowledge you and thank you for being here with me and sharing with me live. Let me get out of my computer so that I can't hear that as well. All right. So that I know here. Okay. So welcome. Tonight, I really want to go. You feel my energy, Eddie? Or you sending me vibes? Thanks, love. I need it. As I said, I've been releasing and receiving. So my energy is, yeah, it's bottom out. So I really need to go take care of myself. I've been in bed all day. I literally like got up so that I could be committed to what I'm up to on these lives. So please send me all the vibes you have. I need them as I release, as I heal, and allow for what's new, the shedding. I'm pretty excited about it. Happy. So tonight, I want to discuss a really, really, really big topic here. Hey, love, how are you? My honey's on. So giddy. Tonight's topic, and you know, last week we discussed money mindset, so our mindset and our relationship around money. We will continue to talk about money mindset and our mindset around money, okay? Because it's so important. Mindset is number one. I say this all the time. In order to make any major shifts in your life, your mindset has to beat you there first. So if you have a goal to start a business, if your mindset is not in alignment, I'm not going to say you won't get there, but by godly, it will be a little difficult. You know, you'll go through what we call in this world some struggles, some ups and downs. Not to say that you won't if your mindset is aligned. It will just flow a whole lot smoother. So mindset is so important to make sure that you are in alignment with where you're going. Okay, so we talked about our relationship with money, how we speak to money, what we think and feel about money, and our beliefs around money. We talked about that last week, and I want you to know that I want to hear from you. People have been inboxing me. People have been PMing me and telling me what they feel, what they think, how they felt about last week's call, chat. I want to know what's helped, what isn't helped. Hey, Shatara, glad to see you. What hasn't helped. I'm going to make sure I put in the comments my email address as well so that you can email me if you'd like. That's what I'm here for. However, let me introduce myself. For those of you who don't know, I am Lavonica Bradley. My soul name is Lovey Bradley, a.k.a. Life Coach LB, a.k.a. I call myself the Wealth Goddess. And I am here. Some of you aren't going to like this. Please forgive me. I am here to teach melanated business owners, families, and individuals how money works. Now, I have a lot of friends of all different nationalities. I love you. You love me. However, what I'm up to, what my goal is about my people. In my culture, it is time out for my people to be from being oppressed from the oppressor. It is time out for my people accepting what we've been handed. It is time for us to rise up. It is time for us to understand how money works, how we are viewed as the number one buyers, how we see money, our relationship with money, how we spend money. It is time up. It is time out. It is time to start taking responsibility. And since we haven't had a head start like any other nationality, now is our time. And that's what I'm up to. I'm up to teaching my people how money works. I'm up to showing my people how to protect themselves from a catastrophic event happening. I'm up to teaching my people that if life happens, you don't have to die broke, unhappy, uncomfortable, and miserable. And bringing everybody else around you because you didn't do your responsibilities to make sure that it didn't happen. Okay, so that's what I'm up to. People have been inboxing me, what business are you in? Okay, maybe I'm not making myself clear enough and I should put that across all my platforms. I am up to helping melanated business owners, families, and individuals become wealthy, to have a wealth relationship with their money. I'm up to teaching these individuals how to protect themselves from a catastrophic event should one happen in their lives. Now, how many people are on this call, if you got sick tomorrow and your job said, and your doctor said you can't work, how many people on this live would be okay? How many people on this live, their bank account is so on swole, they wouldn't have to work for the remainder of their lives? Okay, I'm 41. I'll be the first to say, I'm not a millionaire. I'm on my way. Watch that. I'm not a millionaire. However, I've had the opportunity to be trained, to be mentored, to be coached by millionaires. So I know what they do and I know how they've gotten their success, and I've taken every bit of piece of it. I've listened to it. I'm applying it. Now, I'm not fully where I want to be, but I'm applying it. So now I'm like, I'm jumping out here and I'm about to teach my people what we've been missing out on. And so that's what I'm up to. So tonight's topic, and I hope that helps. Tonight's topic is about PTSD. And most of us know it as post-traumatic stress disorder. But I got a new one for you. For the melanated people, how about post-traumatic slave disorder? Take that in. Post-traumatic slave disorder. Because that's where we are operating from. We are operating from that slave mentality, that poverty mentality. And all of our actions are showing up like that. Okay, prime example. When you want something, is the first thing you think about is, oh, I can't afford that. Or, oh, I need to be mindful. And don't get me wrong. Yes, we do need to be mindful of how we're spending our money. But if the first thing comes up is a blockage, oh, I can't, that's an issue for me. That is an issue for me in our culture. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't have this. I can't have that. It is accepting what we've been handed down. Now, the people of this generation, we didn't grow up in slavery. However, we've been passed down the DNA of slavery. And it is time to come up out of that. That one little, I say 1% of our being does not define us. And it's time out for accepting it and saying, oh, this is how life is. Okay? We no longer need handouts. We are one of the smartest races on the planet. Intelligent, powerful. We no longer need handouts. And it's time for those to say, I don't need a handout. I'm a creator. And go create your wealth. However, I just posted a video that I retweeted. I think it was in 1957 or 59, where they talked about the buying process of the Negro. And if you haven't seen that and you're friends with me on Facebook, I invite you to check that out. I'm going to put it on my business page too. I invite you to check that out. The buying pattern of the Negro and how psychologically it has been against us for us to spend the most amount of money of any race. And it has worked. So I want you to know that it has been a setup. I don't care what anybody calls it. It has been a setup to keep you oppressed. Wake up. No longer allow it. No longer accept it. You know, you do not have to wear any name brands. You do not have to that's another form of labeling yourself, people. I see so many people, and I don't judge. They get government assistance, and the whole entire family has on Jordans. Why? I just don't get that. Why? Because we have to feel a part of something. Because for so long, our race has felt like we haven't been a part of something. And it's called the approval process. Approval from this race or this individual, and just showing that we have power. That does not give you power. To say you got on a name brand shoe or you're driving a Mercedes and whatnot, something you can't afford, or a Cadillac Escalade, and your payments is almost $2,000 a month, and from month to month you're wondering how you're going to make the payment or should you send it back, but you're so afraid of what people are going to say and think. Time out for that BS. Like, no longer living beyond our means and no longer having that slave mentality, PTSD, post-traumatic slave disorder, that this is how we have to live. And this is the only way to survive, is to be oppressed, continue to be oppressed. Here's another one I want to run past you. My people, when you always want a handout for free, okay, I have people I serve all the time. No charge whatsoever. I did that a lot in the beginning of my business, thinking I wanted to serve, and I just come from a heart space and I want to help and yada, yada, yada. What I didn't understand is, at that time, helping people in that way was cutting off the universal flow to me. I was giving, but I wasn't receiving, which wasn't fair to my family. You know, I'm giving of my time and getting nothing in return other than the satisfaction of, oh, I helped somebody out. But yet they come back again, over and over again. They have my personal phone number. They're texting me. They're emailing me. They're inboxing me. And it becomes now I'm at your doormat. You know, I need you. So I need you to understand that we have to shift the mindset from, we will pay Walmart, Sam's Club, Target for a product. But if Eddie or Peter or D has a product over here, we will not honor our own and go and buy that exact same product. And yes, Eddie or D or anyone else may have a slight increase in their pricing, but we still will not support them. We will go to Walmart and we will buy from Walmart the cheaper quality, and we will buy from Walmart whatever it is that they have, but we won't support our own. Now, I learned from my coach just not too long ago that mindset is a poverty mindset, because the first thing that's driving the wheel is living in poverty and paying for the least expensive product. So getting something for nothing. Now, let me educate you a little bit where that stems from. Again, we're talking about post-traumatic slave disorder. This mindset has been handed down to us from slavery because our ancestors worked for free. Their worth meant nothing to the oppressor. And so we're being handed down as a product of that. And so first thing comes up is, oh, she is of the same nationality as me, so that means her worth is like mine. It's nothing. But you'll go to Walmart, you'll go to Sam's Club, and you'll go to Target, the same oppressors, and you'll spend all your money, your entire paycheck, not even think about it. Okay, I got another one for you. I seen this bad handbag on Instagram. Beautiful. It's shaped in the country of Africa. And one of my melanated sisters in Africa owns a company for these leather handbags. They're extremely beautiful. They cost $1.99. I'm reading in the comments where my melanated people, are talking about how we will rob our own. People, P.T.S.D. The oppressor has been robbing you for hundreds of years, and it's okay. But yet she's charging $1.99 for a genuine leather bag that she has invested her time, her resources, her intelligence, her creativity. And trust me, she don't have the resources like Walmart, Sam's Club, Target. She don't have those connections. So it costs her more. And what my people aren't realizing is because it costs her more, she has to charge a little more until she builds the relationships to get things down in cost. But my people first think, oh, they're robbing us. They're always robbing us. But I see you in MK. I don't care if it's real. I don't care if it's fake. I see you in red bottoms. I don't care if they're real. I don't care if they're fake. I see you in Jordans. I don't care if they're real or if they're fake. The fact of the matter is you're wearing the oppressor's name brand, and it's okay to support the oppressor. But it's not okay to support your own people. We have to stop that. We have to build within our own community. It's time out for us being at the bottom. And the reason we're at the bottom, because we think in a impoverished manner that has been handed down to us for hundreds of years. I'm ready for y'all to wake up. And I'm here to get on these calls every week and speak my truth. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to buy into it. Whatever. But I just invite you to start seeing things a little differently and start thinking about how you're thinking of things when it comes in relations to money. I used to be that way. Oh my God, I'm not going to go over here to her and buy hair from her because the Chinese people got it for 99 cents cheaper. Okay, where I live now, I drive an hour to a melanated owned hair company. What do you call those? Wig shops, whatever you want to call them. I pass all the Chinese people, all the Korean people, and go to a melanated owned an hour away to get hair. Because I pick and choose where my money goes. I pick and choose how my money circulates back into the economy. You are the number one buyers. If you're melanated on this call, you are the number one buyers in this country. You spend trillions of dollars, but will tell me you don't have the money for what's important in your life. It's not about what you make. It's what you do with what you make and the decisions that you make with what you have. So let's be mindful of how we're spending our money, where we're spending our money, because you are some smart ass people. Trust me. You are some very intelligent people. Trust me. That's why you're at the bottom now, because they know that. They know your power. And if they keep using these psychological tactics to keep you down, you will never rise up. But you have the power of social media right now, and there's so many people. I don't know if you see these posts, they tagging them. Wake up, stay woke. It's time for you to wake up. It's time for you to stay woke. And I just want you to be mindful of how you're spending your money, where you're spending your money. I don't care if you have to drive an hour. Do like I do. Hell, it's just gas and time. And while you're traveling and your time, spend time with yourself. Spend time with your mindset, conditioning yourself. Turn the radio off. Stop allowing that poison to pump you up. Turn the radio off and be quiet and be still. And listen, so many of us are running away from doing the work, which is within, that we have all these distractions. Clothes, entertainment, food, drugs, all these distractions, because it's a tactic to keep you from tapping into your true power. Okay? And I'm here to help you tap into your true power, to shift your mindset, to do better, to be better, to rise up, to create wealth in your community for your family, to create jobs in your community for your family. And time out for that stuff. I can't be dealing with Shaquia. Well, you know what? She needs a little work just like you do. So help Shaquia rise up. Help Shaquia raise her consciousness. But first you got to do it on yourself. And trust me, it is continual inner work. It doesn't stop. I think that's all I have for tonight, my loves. If you came in late, please go back and watch the replay. It's very important. Share it. We have got to rise up out of the P.T.S.D syndrome, the post-traumatic slave disorder that has been handed down to us for generations. That is not who we are. We are so powerful. We are beyond powerful. However, collectively, we have got to come together, support one another. And it's not just about talking, it's about doing the actions. Support your people. Oh, my sister Jamie is on. If you are in Suffolk, Virginia, contrary to popular belief, she is a natural hair consultant. Follow her on Instagram. If you are a melanated sister and you are wanting to go natural because you realize the chemicals and what they're doing in your body, follow her. If you don't know what to do, she's the bomb. And yes, I put you out there, sis. So support your people. And I got another sister in Facebook, and she has, I think she's on Instagram too, and she has Queen, and it's a new business organization that she's starting up for melanated women and mental disorders, something that is not talked about, that is huge in this community. Why? Because it's another tactic of being oppressed. Okay, we have got to start coming together and supporting each other, and I believe Queen is on Instagram as well. And then I have a coach. I think she's on here. Lucretia. Hey, she's on Instagram. Coach Lucretia. She's on Instagram and she's on Facebook. If you don't know where she is, hey, look on my Instagram and find her. If you need a coach, if you need a spiritual mentor, everybody needs a coach. Everybody needs a spiritual mentor. Everybody needs somebody to help them grow. Doesn't have to be me. Heck, I don't know how many I've had in the last 4 years. You need that. You need that support. You need that accountability. Take responsibility for your life. Only you can shift, and you are responsible for your own change. So, hey, get with these individuals and support your own, and realize that tactic, PTSD, post-traumatic slave disorder. And we are rising up, and you have people doing the work, including me, to help those come up. I love you. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.